Welcome to Chelsea Daily News video. I hope you are doing great. Thanks for watching. In this video, I want to discuss 4 changes Frank Lampard has to make to save his Chelsea managerial career, and it's a very simple question. Then, what should Lampard do? I have some ideas. The Blues boss is under pressure after a run of 1 win in 6 games has seen his team slide down the standings. When trying to arrest a slump in form, the solution is often seen as seemingly quite simple if you're an observer of football. Score more goals, they might say. Concede fewer goals, they would undoubtedly add as well. Well, yes. Scoring more and conceding less will inevitably lead to better results, but is it really that simple for Frank Lampard? Chelsea has lost 4 of their last 6 matches in the Premier League and has dropped down the standings to 8th, 7 points off the top 2 having played a game more. The 3-1 reverse to Manchester City has set some alarm bells ringing, with the Blues comprehensively outplayed in the first half as they shipped 3 goals before the break courtesy of Ilkay Gundogan, Phil Foden and former Blue Kevin De Bruyne. Lampard admitted that it was a chastening experience for his players as they failed to react to the onslaught from Pep Guardiola's side, playing without a recognized striker and ravaged by COVID-19, yet they still breezed their way to victory in West London. It's a very simple question. Then, what should Lampard do? We have some ideas. Pick players in the form. The manager is being loyal to the likes of Timo Werner, but the German is quite clearly struggling for confidence in front of goal. He was played through the middle by the manager on Sunday, but it still didn't look like clicking for Werner. Considering Lampard had a much more informed striker on the bench in Olivier Giroud, who has banged in 8 goals in his last 8 games in all competitions, it was a surprise the Frenchman didn't even get off the bench on Sunday, let alone start. Callum Hudson-Odoi was very unlucky not to start either after a decent couple of outings in previous games as Lampard brought back Hakim Ziyech after injury, a move that didn't pay off with the Moroccan understandably looking rusty. Lampard made a couple of errors with his starting 11 on Sunday, and in the Premier League especially, it is time to reward those who have been playing well. Get the wingers scoring again. Easier said than done, we know, as there isn't much Lampard can do when his players cross the white line and take to the field. Hudson-Odoi's goal against Manchester City was the first time a Blues winger has scored since the victory over Leeds, which was 7 games ago. That encompasses Ziyech, Pulisic, Werner and Hudson-Odoi, who have all played in wide positions since. Ziyech can be excused as he hasn't played whatsoever through injury, but the lack of goals outside of Giroud in recent weeks must be a concern for Lampard. Hudson-Odoi showed signs of life for the wingman when he scored that very late consolation against City, but the others need to find their shooting boots. Pulisic hasn't scored since the Leeds game and has found the goal just once in the top flight all season. Build around a striker. This third point ties into the second one with helping the wingers get back into goal-scoring form by building the side around a player that can hold the ball up in either Giroud or Tammy Abraham. Giroud's hold-up play and ability to bring others into play is excellent, as is Abraham's, but it is not something Lampard has always been keen on, rather keeping the ball on the deck, spreading it wide and handing the ball to one of his inverted wingers. Play it patient with Ziyech. The Moroccan winger is a key part of Chelsea's team going forward, but looked borderline half-fit against City, no real surprise considering he had missed 7 games with a hamstring injury. Being thrown in from the start was an error of judgment from Lampard, who should have stuck with Hudson-Odoi. Who knows how much of a difference it would have made? Hindsight is a very wonderful thing. Lampard could well be minded to give Ziyech minutes against Morecambe in the FA Cup this weekend to try and get some more miles in the winger's legs ahead of what is going to be a crucial run of games for the manager. But expecting the Moroccan to be the game changer he was in the early going of the season is a bit too far-fetched. He needs to be eased back into action before we can see the Ziyech of early 2020-21. What do you think about my solution to the poor form of Chelsea players and 4 changes Frank Lampard has to make to save his Chelsea managerial career? Please kindly leave your opinion in the comment below. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you for watching.